Now, ladies and gentlemen,
it's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
My doctor said that could be the reason for my rash.
I'm literally screaming right now.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Good morning. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
What cologne are you going to go with?
It's called Sex Panther by Odor. It's illegal in 9 countries.
And Holly.
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rule. Rule number 1, no touching of the hair or face.
Well, I just like waking up to the sound of your sweet voice.
See how to feel, superstar.
Oh, could you turn it up, please?
Good morning. It's 6:09. I think I need an extra squirt of Sex Panther this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a shock.
Well, no. I'm just paranoid that I stink.
No.
I stink. I'm sorry.
Well, he can't. Okay, so his armpit is steri-stripped down to his skin. So he physically cannot lift his shoulder because of the surgery and because of the tape.
Right.
So you've made a little pocket where you can't reach your armpit.
Because I didn't realize how hard it is to wash your armpits, both arms. Because my left arm is not supposed to go above a certain level, so it's hard for the left arm to wash the right one. Mm-hmm. And my left one, I can't pull it away from my body too far because it hurts. And I'm not supposed to get these stitches wet until they take them out. And so I'm just do the best I can.
Yeah, and you said you had blood this morning?
Yeah, I finally just said, okay, I'm washing it today.
Yeah, that's all.
I've tried to clean it the past few days.
Did you put deodorant on it?
I tried.
I told you not to.
That's another thing that's hard to do.
You can't.
Why?
Because that's the infection right there. That's germs. That can be germs.
Oh.
Every time you swap that deodorant, you're putting germs on it.
Okay.
You don't listen to nothing I say.
Well, I tried.
Oh,
but anyway,
Lord.
I need some Sex Panther by Odeon, and we'll fix this right up. It's 6:10, a beautiful morning. Love this morning, especially compared to yesterday. The weather was horrible.
Yes. Today,
it turned out to be a nice afternoon. It was hot yesterday afternoon.
God, it was so hot.
Yeah.
It was so humid, but we got our weekly walk or our daily walk in anyway.
Yes, and I'm looking at the video now because we were down at Lake Guntersville. Boy, there was a crowd, and it was good to see so many people outside, just in the water, picnicking, having fun, and just a good crowd all around enjoying some time off of work or whatever you were doing. And then there's always these ducks at Lake Guntersville. But it was like it was weird.
Wait, I have to correct you.
Oh.
They're geese.
Geese. I'm sorry. I just thought I was calling ducks. Well, there's always these geese at Lake Guntersville. And there's we noticed these babies a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, like little bitty babies.
Yeah, and the little babies are growing. So as we were going down one of the paths, they were right in the middle of the path and wouldn't move. They were all just sitting there. They weren't on the grass. They were on the walking trail.
Yeah, they didn't want to be bothered.
No, so you said, let's video this. And I'm counting now. There's probably 15 to 20 of them all gathered around. And as we began walking towards them, of course, you got the hissing and the mamas, I guess mamas, I don't know, I can't tell.
Who knows?
But they were hissing, and it's like a snake when you hear that. It's creepy.
Yeah, you'd have to flip it upside down.
Yeah, flip it upside down and see if you can see it's goose. But we got a video of it, and I thought it was so cool because they were all just walking in front of us.
I know, they're so cute. It's like they're little preteens now.
Yeah.
They went from being baby chicks last week to this week they're preteens. But we had some good comments. Linda said, hope you recover quickly, Barry, but those are geese.
Sorry.
We know. I know. Cameron says, look at all those chickens.
Those chickens.
Yeah.
Zelda Johnson says, thank you for this. I needed a smile, and I hope you're taking care of yourself and resting.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best. And it was fun just to see them. There were so many of them.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, and I love it. I guess it's just that time of year, springtime baby chicks.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's on there, and you put something else up earlier this morning. We were talking about, you asked me what's something unusual, weird about you, and I said, well, pretty much everything. Just pick one.
Oh, yeah, but...
And you said, what really stands out? And I said, I don't know. We were down at the lake. I said, I can't swim.
Yeah. This is crazy to me. So tell the story about your brothers that you told me
I remember
this morning.
when we were little. I don't know how old I was. I'll never forget what happened was we were I think it was Lake Guntersville. I don't remember exactly. It was just a lot of water. And they had these old orange life jackets everybody used to wear. So they put one on me, and didn't know how to swim. They said, "Oh, you're fine." They just threw me in the water, and down I went. This life jacket did not want to work. It did not work. And luckily, one of them jumped in and pulled me up, and I was scared of the water ever since, and they never took me to have swimming lessons, nothing like that. So I love the water.
You like the water.
I love to go to the ocean, get out in the ocean.
You just don't swim.
But I just don't swim.
So do you go to the deep end in pools?
No.
Oh.
No.
You don't even walk the wall?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
My luck, I'm going to fall off that wall. Slide down the wall. Nope. But I made sure both kids, when they were young, they had swimming lessons.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something that's always scared me to death is kids in water.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yes.
Vacations are not even fun for me because I'm afraid of kids in water.
You've got to watch all the time. You can never take your eyes off.
You can never take a break.
Nope.
Vacations are no longer vacations when you have young kids.
All it takes is a few seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, mine is that I still sleep with my baby blanket.
Okay.
Every night. I have to have it. I have to have it in my arms. It has to be touching me. And
that wasn't the first thing come to mind because I don't know what you sleep with, but something you do that I've noticed, which is unusual, when we go eat anywhere, you don't use silverware.
No, I have to use plastic. I cannot stand metal in my mouth, like metal straws, metal cups, metal
forks, spoons,
knives.
Or even the sound of metal on metal.
Mm-mm.
So top of the river gives you headaches when you go.
It's like
on those metal plates they use.
It's like if you've ever had morning sickness when you don't know what's about to happen to yourself.
Oh,
you're about to either throw up a baby or pass out. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's awful.
Gotcha.
I hate top of the river. I love top of the river food.
Yes.
Hate top of the river plates.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So we let you, we're going to go over some of these in a few minutes, but we want you to tell us something weird about you.
Yeah.
Something, a weird fact about you.
Yeah, it's up on our Facebook.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give us a weird fact, and then we'll read those later.
Okay, well, coming up in a minute. And before we move on, we've got to mention our listener of the day.
We've got to mention, yes, we do.
It's Daisha Young.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Daisha, for listening to QSP, the morning show. We appreciate you, and you are the listener of the day, and that means you also are our first winner of the day.
Yeah,
T-shirt.
Our first winner of the day. You win a T-shirt. Everybody this week that wins listener of the day. This is not our normal, but everybody that wins listener of the day this week is going to get a Barry and Holly morning show T-shirt.
Yes, you are.
So there you go.
And tell them how they can be tomorrow's listener of the day. It's so easy.
It's so easy. So you just wait for me to post our podcast link. I do that before 10 o'clock. And all you have to do is tell us your favorite quote, moment, segment, whatever, something you enjoyed about the podcast. And then that enters you into the giveaway.
Yep, and we'll have a random drawing and have another listener coming up tomorrow.
That's right.
All right. Things you need to know. It's Tuesday, May the 28th. Things you need to know and need to think about today. What have you got today?
Well, it's one of my favorite days. Today is National Hamburger Day.
Yep. Love grilled hamburgers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The top 5 hamburger toppings are, I don't even consider this a topping.
No.
Cheese.
I think cheese has to be on
it. It just goes on it.
I love cheese.
Yeah, you got to put cheese on it. Lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle.
In that order.
In that order, yeah.
So no ketchup, no mustard in the top 5.
It's in my top 5.
I don't care about pickles, do you?
No.
I'd assume not to have a pickle on mine.
I like onions.
Yep.
And lettuce, something different. And I don't want tomato.
No. Okay.
Anyway, things you need to know. Dolly Parton is planning to reveal personal details about her family's roots in a forthcoming album and companion docuseries titled Dolly Parton Family, Smoky Mountain DNA, Family, Faith, and Fables.
That'll be good, because I love the movie they made a few years ago about Dolly when she was a little girl.
That is the longest name.
It won't fit on a T-shirt. Well, with Dolly's, because she has bigger
chest area. Yeah.
T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. The album set.
Fit right on the front, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing on the back. It's all on the front.
It's all on the front. The album's set to be released on November 15th of this year, with the docuseries already in production, featuring selections from the album performed by Dolly and her family members while being filmed at Knoxville's Bijou Theater.
That's going to be fun to watch.
That's
Did
gonna
you
be
ever
fun.
see that? I think there was 2 of them with Dolly when she was a little girl.
No.
Good movies.
Oh.
Good movies. It told a lot of the stuff she went through as a little girl.
Oh, that
We'll
would
have
be
to find those
interesting.
sometime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are very good.
Yep, and then I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I think Walmart should have an upper level observation deck. And I think it should come with a buffet and drink.
That is a great idea.
I think I've been watching the show Good Doctor.
Yeah.
And they do surgery.
Looking down.
And then they have what's called the gallery.
Yeah.
What if Walmart had a gallery where you could just watch people?
People watch.
Have a little charcuterie board.
That is a great idea.
Sponsored by Morgan House.
Exactly.
Get you some pimento cheese.
Watch people.
And watch people. Just have like a little gallery area where you can watch people.
That's
at
like a day
Walmart.
of fun, just people watching.
Yeah.
We need to bring that up.
Okay.
The next meeting of whoever.
Of the Walmart.
The Walmartians. Yeah, we'll talk to them. All right, 6:19.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Totally serious. We ask you a question. Tell us something unusual about you, an unusual fact, weird fact. Passing notes.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
passing notes.
We're not calling you right
to
now.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I
Yeah.
didn't know what was
Well,
going on.
now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah, that's a weird fact about you. Pass notes when I'm talking.
I'm
Okay.
trying to be discreet.
Yeah, well,
so
I
people
can't
on
reach
air
with my
don't
left
know.
arm.
I forgot.
I had to turn my entire body to see a note.
I
and
wish
it's,
everybody could have seen your body language
and
right
it's
now.
Scott Chambers' phone number.
But the way you said that to me, I can't reach with my left arm.
You handed it to me like
I'm
towards my left
sorry.
side, and I'm supposed to just tear this brace off and rip my stitches and say, thank you for this note that could have waited 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Holly. I appreciate that.
You're going to make me cry.
No, the question is one weird fact about yourself, and there's some unusual ones. There's some great ones. Josh, our buddy Josh Johnson, says, I dip my pizza in ketchup.
Ooh, Josh.
Do you have unusual food things you dip into? You like put ketchup on eggs, anything like that? Anything odd?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I do.
I don't.
Some people put ranch on their eggs. I find that weird.
That ranch on eggs?
Yes.
No, you don't know people that do
sure
that.
do.
Who does that?
Can't call, can't tell them. Can't tell you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You don't need to be eating breakfast with them anymore.
No.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Melissa Riggs says, I'm terrified of heights and elevators.
She's got a reply. DJ said, me too, but I feel like that's normal. I don't know.
I don't
Some
like,
people love heights.
It doesn't bother me, but I don't want to go on top of a building and just sit down. Or,
Yeah.
Kyla Massey says, I'm terrified of chickens. Oh.
Okay.
Not sure what happened there.
Oh, there's some trauma.
Yeah.
Jessica Taylor said, I still sleep with my nanny pillow. It's a pillow my nanny made me when I was 30.
Okay.
I'm 30, and it's a comfort item for sure.
Gotcha. Aletha Ward says, I hate frogs. It freaks me out if one jumps towards me. I'm with you, Aletha. I don't like frogs.
I don't like, they're unpredictable.
They're just creepy. They're just
creepy.
weird.
They're slimy.
And they love to jump under lawnmowers and just makes a mess.
Yeah.
I'm so traumatized by that.
My parents cleaned out their pool this weekend. They had 7.
How about new?
7 frogs.
7 frogs?
Yes, 7 in their
Probably those
pool.
big ones.
Yep.
And here's one I didn't know. Our former co-worker, our buddy Mason Mastella, says, I can lick my elbow.
That's my nephew.
I don't believe you, Mason.
That's what I said. I said picture you can't. Mason, if you can see it, or if you can do it, send us a picture. I want to see it.
Do you think he knows his body parts?
Let me see how close I can get.
You're not even close.
Mm-mm.
You think he knows his body parts?
I think he's confusing that with like
His kneecap?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Probably. Because he'd be fun at parties if he could do that.
Oh, yeah. Alana says, I cannot stand to hear plastic bags of any kind crinkle. It makes me furious. You better get a bowl for those chips and be careful with the grocery bags.
Oh, okay. Susan Brace, big bodies of water scare me too.
Oh.
Shavana Smith, I sleep with a weighted stuffed
Axolotl.
axolotl. What is an axolotl?
That's a little salamander type thing. Somebody's calling us. They want
I've
to tell us their
never
weird
seen
thing.
one before that I know of.
An axolotl, they're so cute.
Show me a picture of the axolotl.
I'll show you a picture.
Oh,
Here's a picture of the axolotl.
That's creepy.
No, it's so cute.
Are they in oceans or in?
Yeah. They really are so cute. You got to see a video of them. But you can get all kinds of stuffed ones.
I've never seen one. So she has a weight stuffed axolotl. So they're in oceans?
Yeah, like this. Here's what they look like. No, they're cute.
No, if you had one of those swim into your swim trunks in the ocean, you're coming out of the swim trunks. Somebody's, what's wrong? Jellyfish? Nope, got an axolotl in my pants.
Hey, Siri, where does an axolotl live?
Yeah.
Wow. It says found only in Mexico City, Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, that's what it
So the
said.
odds of that happening to me are rare then.
If you don't plan on going to Mexico City.
In the water.
Yeah, that's up to you.
I won't be getting one of those in my pants.
Yeah. Kayla Hodgland says that she can't grow armpit hair.
Wow.
That is that is a flex.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have wisdom teeth. I've never.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I don't have any.
Only have one.
The dentist said, "Well, it's obvious because you're an idiot."
Oh my gosh.
It explains your mind. Yeah.
Come on.
There's a lot of good ones in here.
Yeah, Scott Chambers says, even as a grown man, I don't like my food to touch each other on my plate.
Scott,
you can get weirder than that.
Yeah, I know he does more weird stuff than that.
I like this one. Mato says, I have certain dishes and silverware that are mine, and it makes me irrationally angry if anyone else uses them.
Whoa. Feel a threat there.
Don't use Mama's cup.
Yeah.
She'll chop your hand off.
She will throw an axolotl at you.
Yeah, she will.
Emily Nelson says, I love cold fish from Captain D's.
Oh, Emily.
Why? But not just her. My husband and child love it too.
No, Emily, that's weird.
My fish, I don't want cold fish. No.
I don't want any
It's
fish.
got to be warm. You don't like fish at all?
No, I can't imagine eating it cold.
Juliana Davis, I have a weird phobia of weird textures, especially lumpy, bumpy, or holy stuff. Lumpy, bumpy, or holy stuff.
So Carrie Hurst says trypophobia, and let me tell you about this one. Have you ever heard of this?
No, what is this?
It's a fear of holes or clusters, and it's really, really gross if you look it up.
Okay. I've never heard of this.
I'll Google it later and show you.
I didn't know this.
Do you know what the middle of a lotus... I'm trying not to trigger people because actually more people have this than you would think, and it messes with your appetite.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the middle of a lotus flower, how it has all those holes in it?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not on purpose.
I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, please, pass me another note. Pass me a picture. Let me reach for it.
Let me draw you one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So feel free to add to the list of what weird fact we want that you need us to know about you.
Yeah.
And we'll share those. Yeah, at 6:35.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
SB Brian Martin and we ride. It's 6:40. Good day to do some riding. Sunshine 86, a little less humid, a little more wind. Winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. 86 a high this morning. Sunshine 63. I think we need to call our news guy, Scott Chambers.
Let's call Scott.
Because Scott he messages all the time with us.
Yeah.
And he was talking about a weird thing that he does, and you said he's got to do better than that.
And he did. He got weird.
Okay, he needs to understand how hard this is. I'm having to dial seriously one-handed because I can't use my left arm, and I'm having to use my left arm.
I told you I'd help you, and you can't talk into the microphone, so it's all up to me for the next few minutes. He's dialing the numbers, guys. Okay, Scott, I hope you can answer.
You're not very good at play-by-play.
Sorry.
I hung up on him. No. Sorry, Scott. I'm going to try one more time. This is hard. What?
I'm laughing at how bad you're struggling.
Yeah.
Anything for the show, right?
Yeah, you need to tell my rehab person today that.
You had to make a phone call with that arm.
How'd you tear your arm? Well, I was making a phone call.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. Is this Scott Chambers?
It is the one and only.
Scott Chambers is with us live on the air. Our award-winning newsman. Scott, it's an honor to have you on the radio with us. Good morning to you.
Hey, Hey, it's good to be with you guys this morning.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate that because you're always throwing us some great comments from listening to the morning show. And one we've got to ask you, this came up and we were talking about weird things about each of us that people may not know. And the one thing you sent us was that you don't like your foods to touch. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm kind of weird like that. Even as a grown man, my family still makes fun of me because if like mashed potatoes are touching ham, it's like, that's gross. Move it.
Really?
They can't touch. Yeah, it's weird. And I also have to eat with the same fork every time I eat. It has to be like a rounded edge fork. Or I will like go to the dishwasher and pull one out and scrub it and wash it because I'm weird like that.
Wow. So
we're all a little weird, Scott.
That's kind of like what Holly does. She can't use metal forks or spoons or knives. She has to have the plastic.
Got to use plastic.
Yeah, that's just weird. I'll use metal. It just has to be rounded metal.
But you have something even weirder, so tell us about that.
Okay, so I'm going to embarrass myself and all of my family that listens to Barry and Dolly every morning. Now y'all are going to know the truth.
Okay.
So everything that I do has to be done in even numbers. So when I'm in putting on deodorant, I have to rub it in exactly 10 times under each arm. And then I rub my arms and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got like 20 rubs and I know that it's evenly distributed under my arm. And then if I'm in the shower, showering off, I have to rinse each body part 10 times.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Really?
Scott, you have major OCD.
I do, yeah. And so here's the weirdest one of all, though.
Okay.
When it comes to my toes, when I'm scrubbing my toes off in the shower, I have to rinse or scrub between each toe exactly 4 times.
Whoa.
And if I miss one, I have to go back and do it because I feel like something bad is going to happen in the universe.
Really?
No.
I'm straight up serious. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm just imagining it must be interesting on date night. You do everything even numbers. That's why you get a lot of return dates. Why, yes, Scott, I will go out with you again.
Hey, that might be why I'm a single man.
Well, that is some pretty cool stuff. So now,
took a turn.
Now when I listen to your news,
Yeah, I tried to tell the last person I was dating we have to go in exactly 4 days to see if it's going to work, and it didn't happen.
I wonder why.
That is so good. That is awesome. Now we feel like when we listen to the news, we say, I know more about this guy.
We know more about Scott Chambers.
He's my friend.
Yeah.
He does unusual things like we do.
He's a weird friend.
Yep, we're weird.
He's a weird friend.
Yeah,
we're
all a little weird. Don't say he's not weird, Barry.
We all are. To be on radio or anything we do in the entertainment business, you got to be weird.
You got to be weird.
Well, Scott, I know you're on vacation just a few days ago. Thank you so much. Glad to have you back.
Yes.
And we appreciate you being part of QSB. You do a fantastic job. We appreciate you.
Hey, listen, it's a true honor to be a part of the morning show there on WQSB. I grew up listening to you, Barry, every morning, and to get to be anchoring news for you and Holly every day is great. Yeah, and speaking of weird, I was in Los Angeles for 7 days. You talked about weird.
We'll need to talk again.
Text me.
Well, Scott, I know you're busy working on the next newscast. We'll let you go.
I am.
And you take care. I appreciate the job you do.
Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Hey, thank you, guys.
All right, that's Scott Chambers. We'll be hearing from Scott coming up again in a few minutes. Also, entertainment news. Holly's Pile of Stories coming up.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
651 with Barry and Holly. Going to be sunny all day, up to 86. A little windy later. Winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. This morning, sunshine and 63. Hey, coming up Friday, it's Church Friday. Woodstock 2024 is back. We've been doing this for the past, 2-3 years. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look to see.
Yeah, I think it's the third.
Always in June. In June, we talked to our buddies at Second Chance Shelter in Boaz a few years ago, and they talked about how summertime is always hard for dog food.
Yeah.
That they rely on contributions and donations to be able to take care of all the dogs they have there, which, by the way, if you're considering maybe adopting a dog, now the school's out, give your kids a nice little furry friend. highly recommend going to Second Chance Shelter. They have so many beautiful dogs. But what we're doing is, the past few years, starting in June, which actually we're going to be starting this Friday, since June 1st, we're going to miss a few days since it falls on the weekend. We're going to allow you, if you would, help us by bringing dog food by the radio station here in Albertville. And if you bring us, we're looking for dry dog food, not the canned, 30 pounds or more, especially Purina. They love Purina.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they really suggest you bring.
Yeah.
30 pounds or more, and you're going to get a free Woodstock T-shirt from Dixie Designs in Boaz. And we'll take a picture this morning. Let's take a picture.
Yeah, I can take a picture.
Because now the first 75 people who do this starting Friday get a limited edition tie-dye Woodstock T-shirt.
And these are so pretty.
They're gorgeous.
But they're limited.
This may be one of the best logos we've had. And
yeah.
They're beautiful. So the first 75 starting Friday get that. And if you donate after the 75 are going, you still get a T-shirt. They're still beautiful.
They're just all different colors.
They just look so cool on the tie-dye, though. And we're going to be doing it for the entire month of June. And all the dog food goes to Second Chance Shelter in Boaz. This all starts on Friday.
Yep, and it's 30 pounds or more?
30 pounds or more. So we looked it up a few days ago, and it's roughly about $25 to $30 is what you'll pay.
Yes.
You get a T-shirt, and you have the pleasure of knowing you're helping these dogs and helping Second Chance feed these dogs.
Yeah, and Doug said that it takes about a pound of...
A dog?
A dog,
a day?
A day.
And you've got 200, and I think last time we talked about 275 dogs at the shelter now waiting to be adopted. That's a lot of dog food every day.
That's a lot of dog food every day.
Every day.
They need help.
Yeah, so think about it. Going to be out and about this weekend. We're starting it on Friday and all through the month of June there. Woodstock 2024 here on WQSB. Time for Holly's pile of stories this morning. Heartbreaking story. I don't watch General Hospital, but seeing the photos of this young man, this is horrible. This is horrible.
Yeah, and his name is...
Johnny, I don't know if it for sure, Wachter, I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
Johnny Wachter. He's an actor best known for his role as Brando Corbin in General Hospital. This is crazy.
Yes.
He was tragically shot and killed during a suspected catalytic converter theft attempt in downtown Los Angeles.
He was 37 years old.
37 years old.
Walked outside early in the morning and saw a car that was being towed. He realized it wasn't a legitimate towing service, so he stepped in front saying, "You can't take this car," and just kind of put his hands up in a non-confrontational manner, and they shot and killed him. Wow. That's horrible.
Oh
that is
gosh,
horrible.
That's
horrible.
Horrible.
Why'd you
include that?
It's all over the news because they're just warning people, just be careful. Yeah.
Well, Millie Bobby Brown, you might know her from Stranger Things.
Yes.
And Jake, I have no idea how to say it.
Bon Jovi.
Oh my gosh, that's how.
It's John. That's what he spells.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
That's
his son.
That's his son. And we talked about this yesterday. Yeah. They got married in a low-key and intimate ceremony last weekend. It was attended by both of their parents. The couple is also planning a larger ceremony for guests later this year.
Makes you wonder, did Dad sing at the wedding? Was it, like living on a prayer or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I hope he didn't sing You Give Love a Bad Name. That would have been bad.
You give love
that wouldn't be good.
Bad name.
Yeah, I guess Jake's halfway there.
I got more sad news.
Okay, go ahead.
NBA MVP and renowned sports broadcaster Bill Walton has died at the age of 71 after battling cancer.
He was good. A great basketball player, college and NBA. And I love to listen to him announcing the games. That is sad. I hate to hear that.
I know. And in Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door, which is now out for Nintendo Switch, Mario's looking again for Princess Peach and also seeking a fabled treasure referenced on an old map.
Have you seen the animation they're using for this one?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's unusual.
I like it.
It's called, paper animation.
Yep. There's familiar bad guys, there's coins to collect, and all the friends you make along the way. But this is no ordinary Super Mario Brothers adventure. This one has an RPG format, and it's a distinct papery style.
It looks unusual. I'm looking at the picture on her Facebook page. So do the girls, they like playing Super Mario?
Oh, yeah.
And they
but
have
not
the
more
Switch?
than me.
So
Yeah.
You'll have to get this one then.
It's probably like $70.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But it's out now. It looks good, though. It looks different. Very unusual look for Super Mario.
I love, you know what I love? What I can beat everybody in?
Who?
Super Mario Kart.
Really?
I can beat it, bring it on. I can
We'll
beat
have
you.
to try sometime.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bring
put
it.
your money where your mouth is here.
Oh, you got it.
We'll see what you got.
Okay.
6:56, birthdays are next.
WQSB, mornings with Barry and Holly.
With Austin, 7:09 on a beautiful Tuesday morning. First day back to work for many. Sunshine today, going to hit 86. It will be windy. No chance of rain for the rest of the week. And I would think it will be good cheese rolling weather.
I'm watching it. They just started going down the hill.
What do you think? Have you ever seen this before?
No. You said that Reed showed this to you?
I've never seen this till a few years ago when my son Reed said, "Dad, you got to see this." It's they do a thing called cheese rolling. It's in England? It's some village, and what it is, they simply get to the top of this ungodly steep hill with grass. Then they roll a wheel of cheese down the hill, and your job is to run down the hill. First one down the hill.
They're flipping.
Wins. You mainly win just a trophy.
And bragging rights.
And you have to sign waivers saying that if you get hurt, which many do, you can't hold them responsible. You're on your own. If you want to see this, there's like a best of.
Gosh.
And they have like a different.
They're just all bouncing all down the hill, all the way down.
One lady was knocked out when she hits the hill, but she says it was.
This man got tackled.
She says it was.
Out.
Oh, I see that. She says it was worth it, even though she got knocked out. She was okay.
Okay.
But she says it was worth it. It was an honor to be able to run down the hill chasing the cheese.
Well, all right.
How do you think of something like this?
I don't know. They're like, all right, guys, we got this steep hill. What are we going to do with it?
Are you still watching?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the guy in the red shirt yet? It may be coming.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
What's the guy in the red shirt? You need, if you just want a good laugh today. It was a girl, too.
It's a girl. I'm watching the girl.
And she holds the cheese.
Yeah. She won. Good for her.
This is one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
God.
And they do it every year. So here we have Memorial Day. Over there they have Cheese rolling day.
Yeah. See, I would so much rather go attend a cheese rolling event.
Exactly.
Imagine a cheese rolling event with Walmart people.
Oh.
And imagine watching that.
Come as you are.
Yes.
Have a cheese rolling inside Walmart. Anyway, if you want to see this, it's on her Facebook page. But he showed this to me a few years ago, and I thought this is classic. It's just stupid and it's funny. And if you just want a good laugh for about 2 minutes, click on our Facebook and watch the rolling of the cheese.
The rolling of the cheese.
All right, time to congratulate our listener of the day once again. Hey, thank you so much for listening, and we appreciate it. It's Daisha Young. Daisha, we're saluting you for listening to the morning show. And this is a special week. Everybody who wins this week each day gets that morning show T-shirt.
They do. They get a morning show T-shirt. So, Daisha, just stop by the station to pick yours up, or send us a quick Facebook message so we can get your winner slip in.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to be tomorrow's listener of the day, it's simple. We record all of our shows, and you go back later and you take all the commercials and the music out and form it into a podcast, and you can listen to it wherever you find podcasts. You can find it on Apple.
Yeah.
You can find it on Spotify, on their website, on their Facebook page. Listen, comment on it, and then tomorrow we'll have another random drawing and another winner of a T-shirt. And then next week you win a T-shirt and you qualify to win tickets to go to Chattanooga for like the day.
Like big family pack stuff.
Yes, you get like tickets to the aquarium, tickets to the IMAX theater, and tickets to Discovery Museum. That starts next week. So find our podcast, check it out, and see what you think.
Yeah.
All right, now time for the words of wisdom quote of the day, and we did a funny one from the Golden Girls yesterday. We try to find some that are sometimes funny, sometimes thought-provoking, inspirational. And today, I thought I asked if this would be okay.
Yeah.
Because today would have been Reed's birthday.
It's okay.
Yeah.
His 30th birthday.
And I found this quote. I don't remember. It didn't have a name on it. So I found this quote. I said, "Why don't we read this?" And you said, "Sure," because he would have been 30 today. And birthdays, we always usually went out to eat and went to see a movie. And that's the way we spent the day.
So guess what I'm going to take you to do today? I'm going to take you out to eat, and we're going to go watch Furiosa.
He would have loved that.
Would he like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So we'll read the quotes. This is for anybody who maybe has lost a child.
Yeah.
And we're going to play a song coming up in the second after this that it just makes me think of him. So, what is the quote of the day?
When you lose a child, from the outside looking in, you can never understand. And from the inside looking out, you can never explain. That's it. And now we're going to play our song.
Yeah, we'll play the song coming up next.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. It's 7:14.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
In my belly! Come on!
Well, it's not candy. I eat them like candy. I love Fritos corn chips. I like the barbecue. Do you like plain barbecue?
Oh, barbecue.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it all.
I love taco
corn
salad.
chips,
To make taco salad, I use corn chips.
You know what's good?
Yeah.
To open up the corn chip little bags.
Yeah.
And put taco meat and lettuce and cheese in the bag and eat it out of the bag.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, it's
like,
good.
Have it to go. Well, Fritos is teaming up with Yellowstone. Now, they had the ranch-flavored corn chips a while back. They're bringing them back in honor of Yellowstone Ranch, as in the Yellowstone Ranch.
Oh,
Yellowstone
okay.
Ranch. And they have the ranch-flavored corn chips out now. And I've read that Yellowstone, they're filming the final season right now, that when it comes out this fall, there's going to be a big, huge push to try to get Yellowstone back to the top where it was when it was on TV.
Yeah.
And that way it goes out with a bang, I guess you'd say. So look for a lot of Yellowstone promotional type stuff coming up over the next few months.
Yeah. Well, Little Caesars in Canada is living in 2030 with the new Kraft mac and cheese Crazy Puffs. These look so good. So to be clear, in Canada, they call Kraft mac and cheese Kraft dinner.
I did not know that.
They do, but it's the same macaroni and cheese that you've always grown up with. These new Kraft mac and cheese puffs start with traditional dough, and then they stuff each puff with Kraft mac and cheese before topping it with mozzarella and a sprinkle of the Kraft cheese powder that tastes like macaroni and cheese.
I've had the Crazy Puffs with like pepperoni in it. Those are good.
Macaroni and cheese in it.
I've never tried that. We'll have to try this.
That'll be good. And I know you like crumble cookies.
Yeah. Oh, I love crumble cookies.
Crumble is coming out with a new banana split cookies and more through June 1st, 2024. Wait, is that just a few days?
That's coming a few days. Coming up this weekend.
So go now, today, and get the banana split cookie. It's a vanilla sugar cookie swirled with banana and strawberry mousse, finished with a drizzle of chocolate ganache, whipped cream, and pop of cherry.
I love a banana. I haven't had a banana split in years. I've had one cookie went to Jones Valley back a few months ago, and they had a key lime pie. That may be one of the best cookies I've ever had.
Yeah, Crumble has the best cookies.
They're good.
But I had a banana split last summer with Harlow.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was so special.
Those are good.
We just shared a banana split, and it was just a special. She had a Pee Wee cheerleading game. Yeah. And it was just one of those times where you're like, I'm going to remember this moment.
Yeah.
So I love banana splits, yeah.
We'll have to check it out. So read more about all these on our Facebook page at 727.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
WQSB's name is John Morgan. John is a songwriter, and his buddy Jason Aldean, who John has written many songs for, said, John, you need to sing your own stuff.
Yeah.
And we had a chance to see him sing his own stuff in Nashville at CRS. And I'll tell you, John has a bright future ahead. Not just from songwriting, but for singing. He's got a great voice.
Yeah,
and then you got your buddy Jason Aldean singing back up on that song. I think you got you a hit.
I think you're right.
Yep, good stuff. 7:37. Coming up in minutes, we'll read some more of your fears, things that you don't like, things that are weird about you.
You bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, like this one's not too weird. It's like Brandon Garman says, I eat corn with my pizza.
Oh, that
you say that's normal?
Good. Well, that's what we had in school.
Yeah.
And that was really my favorite meal. Those square pizzas.
Right.
You can get them at Fast Fixins.
I remember those, yeah.
I love those.
Christy Valentine says, I can't stand it when someone scrapes their fork on their teeth when they are eating. Are you okay?
Puke all over the control
You have
room.
a thing about metal forks
and teeth,
spoons,
and plates,
anything metal. Yeah.
Oh, it hurts down to the core of my roots of my teeth.
Take it you never wore braces then.
I did.
Oh.
I did. I had every imaginable mouth appliance you could possibly have. I had headgear.
Really?
Yep. I had this thing in the roof of my mouth that you had to crank with a key.
Wow.
Yeah, to widen my jaw or whatever
I've
this is called.
never seen that before, yeah.
Yeah. And I had braces, I when they took my braces off, I passed out. Wow. In the chair.
Do you think this is why you have a phobia of metal?
Maybe. I don't know. Something happened.
Could be.
I don't know.
That would explain it.
Maybe they gave me chew forks to play with when I was little.
You were a baby.
I was like, Mama, I want a fork.
Just threw a fork in your mouth so you're hush. So we'll go over some more of these, but be sure to give us your weird thing about you on our Facebook page. We'll read some more coming up in a few minutes.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Story. Madonna. Are you a Madonna fan at all?
I'm fascinated by Madonna.
Okay.
She's real weird.
Okay, now you're a big Taylor Swift fan.
Yes.
Would you ever consider getting a Taylor Swift tattoo?
And not a portrait, but maybe something. Yeah.
Maybe one. How many would you go for? Maybe 19.
No, one's plenty.
If you get 19, you have the new record.
Yeah,
there's a guy. Tara Berry, I guess it's a lady.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Has 18 tattoos of Madonna on her body. The most tattoos anyone has of the same musician. That puts Tara Berry into the Guinness Book of World Records. Tara knocked off Nikki Patterson, who had 15 tattoos of Eminem.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't mean the little melt in your mouth, not in your hands.
The rapper.
The rapper. That was the record until now. Tara Berry has 18 tattoos of Madonna. Looking at the picture here, it cost almost $10,000 for all the tattoos. Mm-hmm. You're looking at some of the tattoos. What do you think of those?
I am grossed out by the one of her kissing Britney Spears. Yeah. Like, why tattoo that on you?
Because that's a big tattoo, that one particular.
Yes.
Yeah. And it just makes more sense now with Madonna. Now that the fact that Tara has done this song makes more sense. Yeah. I'd say she's crazy for her, wouldn't you? And
literally.
She did say that apparently her daddy wasn't too excited about it because, can you guess what daddy might have said?
I guess you're going to tell me.
Yeah, daddy. Well, come on, you don't have any guesses to come. We're talking Madonna here. There, that's what Daddy said. I thought you would. I gave you a chance for that one.
I know. You know what I was thinking of? What? That time that Kelly Osbourne covered that song on the. Did you ever watch the Osbournes?
I did some.
Okay, it was just a funny.
You had to have closed caption on to watch that show. Because you never knew what Ozzy was saying the entire time.
I know. Yeah. It's still one of my favorite shows, though.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, all right.
But anyway, sorry. I was just going to tell you that these tattoos, even though that I don't like them, they're very well done.
They are.
It's a very well good artwork.
I can see why it cost about $10,000.
Yeah, good tattoo artist. Anyway.
A lot of ink. Yeah. 741.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
The crime story. I'm looking at some of these comments on our Facebook page. We got some great stuff this morning.
Yeah.
One, you put up a simple little comment of something weird that you do, something strange, unusual thing that you do.
Yeah.
Or something people may not know about you that's unusual. Mm-hmm. And like yours, so what was yours again you put up?
I still sleep with my baby blanket. Okay. Like, I still have to have my baby. And when I need it for comfort, like if I don't feel good or if I'm nervous, I still reach for, I need my baby blanket.
That's a good one. I mean, it's like a comfort.
It is.
Like a service blanket or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Russell, our buddy Russell from Wendy's.
Oh, Russell.
He put one up a few minutes ago. He says he has to make his bed every morning the minute he gets up. He can't stand not having his bed made.
Darren Milner says, me too, man.
Okay.
They got to make their beds up.
That's good. It's good to do it.
Oh, it's good to do it, but I never do.
Let's see. Aletha Ward says, I hate frogs. It freaks me out if they jump towards me. I'm with you on that one.
Yes.
Tina,
gross.
I got to make my bed. There's another Tina. Kaylee Ward, I'm allergic to celery.
Evelyn Thompson, whoa, hold on. Allergic to celery.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
That's weird. Evelyn Thompson puts mayo in her pinto beans.
Ooh, oh.
Mayonnaise. Evelyn.
Our buddy Mike Gentry with a Persian face.
Yeah.
I'm a classically trained BS artist.
Yes,
you are, Mike.
Yes, you are,
You have
Mike.
a master's degree in that. Yes, you do.
I'm about to gross you out.
Oh, no.
I have a friend, not me, but Brittany Burney, has a friend that eats ranch on her pancakes instead of syrup.
Never heard of that one.
Ranch.
Never heard of that one.
Instead of syrup.
Wow. I misread this one. Ashley Berry. It said sprouted potatoes scare me. I thought it said squatting on a potato scares me. I thought, okay, I'm not sure why you're squatting on a potato, but it says sprouted potatoes. Yeah, those are kind of weird.
Yeah.
Betty Gilbreth says, I don't know how many times I look at the clock and it says 11:11, and I try to watch it until it says 11:12.
Oh, yeah. I always make a wish.
Yeah.
On 11:11.
Really?
Yeah.
Megan Bell says crickets. I'm terrified of crickets.
Oh, yeah. You are?
No, it's what Megan said.
Are you?
No.
I don't
like them,
gross.
but no, they're kind of creepy.
Like when you get them to go fishing and they crawl up your arm.
Oh. Sandra Harris, I can't stand for a cat to lick me. Her tongues are like sandpaper.
They are.
It freaks me out.
It's weird, but I like it.
It is weird.
I like the way it feels, though.
Yeah. There's some good ones on. Here's one for you. Brittany Steely says, I can't stand real plates, forks, or spoons.
Hello, my
So that's
people.
you. Yep, that's you.
Yes, welcome to the club. I'm club president.
Oh.
What?
Haley Carr, peanut butter on a tomato sandwich. So good.
Haley.
Never
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Never tried that one.
Do not. Ugh.
That just sounds nasty.
God, that's gross.
Yeah. So if you want to share some of your unusual things or a thing about you, go to our Facebook page and let us know. Got to give you this one. Morning's crime story. A Florida woman.
Yeah, oh, go imagine.
Why is it all the crazies are in Florida?
Know.
She was arrested last Tuesday after striking a man in the neck with a thrown cinnamon roll.
Oh.
She threw a cinnamon roll at him and hit him in the head. Anne Marie Luna chucked the food item at the back of the 49-year-old victim's head, striking him at the base of the neck.
Oh.
It occurred at a housing facility in St. Petersburg. Police said they have no idea what caused this, why she was so upset, but she threw it, and the man says, please arrest her. She threw it and hit me. How bad could that have hurt?
He even said the victim was not injured by the cinnamon roll, but wishes prosecution, police noted.
How bad could that have hurt?
Well, I can't imagine the phone call like, excuse me, my neighbor's throwing a cinnamon roll at me. Hurry.
I'd say, well, catch it and eat it.
Just freaking
What's
eat
the problem
it, man.
here? Like Keith Klein said, apparently the victim had never been to Lambert's.
No.
Good one, Keith.
Good.
Where they throw the rolls at you and you catch them.
That's good.
I would not have a problem with throwing a cinnamon roll at me.
I wouldn't tattle to the police.
It wouldn't be my worst day.
But do you think if I threw a cinnamon roll at you, it would make the news, though? Like, we're reporting on this. This is national news.
No.
Why did this one case make it?
He wanted her arrested because she threw the cinnamon roll.
Okay.
They charged her with misdemeanor battery. And she had to post $500 bond to get out for throwing a cinnamon roll.
Oh, that sucks.
For throwing a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, that's terrible.
If that's the worst thing you do, I think you're going to be okay.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, morning trivia. It's your chance to win a free pizza buffet to either location of Barone's Pizza and Arcade. There's one on George Wallace Drive in Gadsden, another one Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Here we go. Brand new question. This could be a little tough one. A recent study conducted shows that half of us don't do this even though we're at home when it happens.
I already forgot the answer.
Is that a little confusing
Yeah.
question?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even though we're at home when this happens, half of us don't do this.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's hard to explain. I can say it may be confusing. Picture you're at home, and this thing happens.
Half of us do it, and half of us don't.
Just sit there.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. So what is it? If you think you know what it is, be the first caller with the right answer. 878-8000, 1-800-233-1051.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
We'll talk about our Wolfstock promotion coming up. Now, you're about to put the picture up of the T-shirt.
Just did.
Man, these are gorgeous. And thank you to Dixie Designs and Boaz. They do so much good stuff for us with our T-shirt needs. And they always donate the T-shirts for this. this for Second Chance Shelter and Boaz. We all team up together and collect as much dog food as we can for the month of June. I know here we are. We're not in June yet, but we're starting this Friday.
Yeah.
Because I think June 1st falls on the weekend.
Yes.
So we don't want to miss a couple of days of collecting dog food, so we're going to start Friday.
Yeah.
So for the entire month of June, you can drop off dog food here. 30 pounds or more gets you a free T-shirt, which you just put the picture up. Now, how would you describe this?
So I would describe this as the perfect summer color tie-dye. It says Wolfstock with the O being a peace sign, and it says love. It has a WQSB logo. Second Chance Shelter at the bottom, and it has a dog with dreads. I love it.
This is one of the coolest T-shirts we've
I love
had.
it. It's got little music notes all around. I love it.
If you've donated in the past, you need this T-shirt because it's unique. We do a different design every year.
Yeah.
And we've got some of the coolest T-shirts. I'll give you a heads up. This is on a tie-dye. There's only 75 of these. So starting Friday, the first 75 people to donate 30 pounds more gets one of these. But don't worry, because you'll take one of the other ones, which even the other colors, the non-tie-dyed shirts, are still beautiful T-shirts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're all
those come in
beautiful.
various colors. But to get one of the tie-dyes, you need to start on Friday, bringing us some 30 pounds or more.
Yeah, and we're limited on sizing too. So just if you want one of these tie-dye T-shirts, just be here when the doors open Friday morning.
Yep.
At what time, Barry? 6?
We'll be here at 6. So you have to bring it in at 6. Now, even if you can't, to get a T-shirt, it needs to be 30 pounds or more.
Yes.
If you can't afford the 30 pounds and you still want to make a donation, you're more than welcome to. And somebody asked, what if I bring money by? You can do that too. If you want to, if you write a check and make it out to Second Chance Shelter and Boaz, cash, we'll get the cash to Dixie Design. To Second Chance Shelter, and then they'll go and buy the dog food with the cash.
Okay. Did they get a shirt?
If they bring, what do we figure? If it's $30, yes, because we figured that it's about $25 to $30 depending on which store you get your dog food from.
Yeah.
That's about how much it'll cost you to get 30 pounds of dog food.
Yeah.
And they prefer Purina. Now you say, why does it matter? It does matter when you've got about 275 dogs at a shelter, and you give them a cheap dog food.
Like Old Roy. Don't buy Old Roy.
And it messes their stomach up.
Yeah, I'll just call it out.
That makes it tougher for Second Chance to have to clean it up.
Yes, and it was really interesting hearing Doug talk about the different kinds of dog foods.
Yeah.
But he said that Purina is their preferred brand.
Absolutely.
And that Old Roy just absolutely eats them up.
It does.
Bad for them.
Yeah.
So
anyway, Doug will start joining us every Monday morning here on the show, giving us updates. And I think we're going to start posting pictures of some of the dogs you can adopt from Second Chance. So if you've been considering it, getting one for the dog, let me throw something out there. I know you may want a young little dog, but sometimes you can get one of these older, bigger dogs that have been in the shelter for a long time. If you want a dog that's going to be extremely grateful, trust me,
loyal.
This dog will love you for giving it a home.
Yes.
Consider doing that.
Yes.
And I think we're going to start posting pictures of these dogs. And me and you's going to go out there and shoot a video coming up soon and just hang out with the dogs for a while.
That sounds fun to me. I love going out there.
Yep. All right, morning's animal story this morning. Speaking of dogs, that's one thing, but how about chickens? I'm going to read the headline. This is a headline. It says, flock of rampant chickens unleashes hell and terrorizes residents of a sleepy English town.
Oh, Lord, this sounds like a Hallmark
Like
movie
a horror
gone
movie.
bad.
It does. It's kind of like, what's the one we had about the cocaine bear?
Cocaine werewolf.
Now there's going to be cocaine chicken. Officials are yet to determine from where this massive flock of chickens originated. They say about 100 feral fowl have descended on Snedisham. It's a small inland town near the Norfolk coast?
Yeah.
Residents have said the birds strolled in from a nearby woody area and have since unleashed pure you-know-what. They've complained of their gardens being torn apart, being kept up at night by merciless clucking, and they say sometimes they'll run at you and peck your foot and ankle area.
Well, my goodness. Well, the ducks didn't do that to us yesterday.
No,
or geese.
I think there's nothing worse than a drive-by pecking. If you ask me. You ask me. That's just my thought. I mean, if you ever get pecked one time by a feral chicken,
you're
not going to forget.
No, you're not going to forget
Makes
that
you just
pecking.
want to reach out and pull its pecker off.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely,
We are
'cause that
getting
hurts.
treading
Absolutely.
lightly here.
Talking chickens, Rachel.
He's
What is it?
unhinged.
We're talking chickens.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
She was doing paperwork over here, and it got her. She'll say, "What movie did you watch, and where did you watch it? I wanted to see this." No, it's a real story. These chickens are terrorizing this town, and they're running up and pecking people on the ankles and their foot.
Where are they coming from?
They're from the woods. They don't know where they come from.
I like that. They're just where they go from. They're just there.
Is somebody making them mean and letting them go?
I don't know.
What if they are? What if they running little baby chicken sweatshops? I know. A little baby chicken fight club.
So now they're having to try to catch these things and get rid of them.
Yeah, first rule of chicken fight club: never talk about chicken fight club.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you're not in chicken fight club.
It's 8:42.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
And before we go out today, I want to thank everybody for the nice comments. You put something up there earlier about my son Reed, and who passed away almost 3 years ago. But his birthday would have been today. He would have turned 30, and it's been a hard day. But usually I take this day off. But I thought, to be able to somehow move forward, you got to somehow come in. And it's been tough, but you put a post up, and there's been some amazing comments from some of our listeners, and that's why we love our listeners.
Well, you don't ever really express your personal life, and you don't ever really express how deeply it hurts you. You'd bring it up sometimes, and we talk about it, but I think as a parent, you always stay in that moment. Like you talk about reliving that moment that Reed died in your arms. It's not natural. It's not something that somebody should ever have to experience. He should be here for his 30th birthday.
Yeah, because somebody asked, does it get any easier? And I said, no, it don't.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that, because people out there who may have lost somebody recently, you may think that it's going to get better. There's things that are better. You can function better, but as far as the part of missing him, and no, it's not a bit easier.
Yeah.
But that turns to the quote of the day today. So I think this is a good one. We picked this one out for anybody who maybe has lost somebody or lost a child at any time recently.
Yes, we dedicate this in memory of Reed. When you lose a child, from the outside looking in, you can never understand. From the inside looking out, you can never explain.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:53.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's country giant WQSB.